Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Digi and today I'm going to be showing you guys what I think are the top tier mythic units right now in the game. But before I keep going, shout out of the day goes to Country Balls Argentina 527. Thank you for being first and commenting first. Alright, so this video is based on what I think, alright? That's not exactly the truth of it all, but I'm going to be ranking the 3 mythic tier units right now in the game currently from worst to the best. Starting with the upgraded Titan Speaker Man. Now, upgraded Titan Speaker Man is the newest mythic unit that has been added in the newest update, alongside with the 2 others. However, you'd think this one would be pretty leveled out with the others. It's not. It is unfortunately, I think, the weakest one out of all of them. Now, with upgraded Titan Speaker Man, you do have the cheapest upgrading requirements for this mythic tier. Starts with 500 damage, 20 radius, and a cooldown. He also does, as he's upgrading, acquire different attacks, AoE and the laser cannon, whatever you want to call it. He is probably the, I think, mythic tier unit that comes with multiple, I guess, accessories. Now, as we're leveling up the upgraded Titan Speaker Man, he does gain a lot of damage and radius. His cooldown is lowered as we continue through his upgrading stats. He does get cannons as he's upgrading. He's get his speakers, and he gets that chest piece as he levels up through everything. But at the max level, he's go cap at 4,800 damage per second with a radius of 45 and a cooldown of 0.4. Now, compared to the other ones, that is pretty good. However, he still feels really weak though compared to the other 2 Titans. That is why I am putting upgraded Titan Speaker Man in 3rd place. The next one at number 2 is Titan Cinema Man, also known as Titan TV Man. This one is perfectly in the middle. He does only have an AoE attack, and he does slap. It looks more like a slap, but he's punching in the start before he gets his AoE abilities as you're upgrading. He does have a pretty high damage early on, but his radius is really small, very compact, so it's hard to get him involved into these attacks. His cooldown is pretty high as well, and his upgrading price is also pretty expensive. As you're upgrading him, he does also receive his parts, the speakers on the chest or on the shoulders, and the giant speaker on the front, and he does have his blades as well. But he does surprisingly lose some damage as you upgrade him as you're going on, but he loses damage but gains the radius, and the cooldown drops. But as you can see, the upgrading price is really high for Titan Cinema Man. But as you're upgrading him, he does start to become a force to be reckoned with. He is starting to hit AoE attacks from literally across the board. But it does cost a lot. I mean a lot. So that's why it requires probably the the scientist, cameraman to help you out with getting it. But Titan Cinema Man will cap out at 3,000 damage per second with a radius of 40 and a cooldown of 0.2. Now that is less than his previous friend, the Titan Speaker Man, but he still does a lot more, I guess, help as you're fighting these waves. You know, I feel like there's more that he provides than upgraded Titan Speaker Man. And at number 1, I've got upgraded Titan Cameraman. I think this guy is the best mythic tier unit currently in the game. He's got so much. Now, yes, the upgraded Titan Speaker Man does have a shield to protect from stun attacks. However, I think upgraded Titan Cameraman is still way better. Starting out with 200 damage, 20 radius, and a 0.25 cooldown. That's already better than the other 2 starting out. However, his upgrading is very expensive. Now, as you're upgrading him, his damage does increase quite a bit. His radius is huge. It starts to really change the layout of this game. Now, as you're upgrading him, he does acquire new parts, which unlocks his new abilities. At first, he's got a gun, or more like a, you know, whatever, turret, whatever you want to call it. Then, at some point, he gets his core, which does the laser attack. And the range, again, as you're upgrading him, is ridiculous. His damage is not amazing, but his cooldown, it makes up for that damage. So 0.2, that is the max out Titan TV Man's attacks. That is at the end of TV Man. This is only level 3 for Titan Cameraman upgraded. And then if we keep going, at level 4, it will be higher damage, higher radius, but again, the cost of upgrading is drastically increased. But the damage then takes a huge buff, and the cooldown is literally 0.15. That is crazy. He is dishing out damage left and right. And at the capped max level, he will be doing 2,000 damage per second, radius of 60. That is huge. That is more than all the other Titan Mythic tiers maxed out. He's already way better. His cooldown is 0.1. That's right. That's a lot of damage in a very short amount of time. That is why he is number 1. So, Titan Cameraman, what do you think about being number 1 today? How does that make you feel? Speechless. I would too. But anyways, that is all for today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe down below. Use star code Digi whenever you buy Robux or Premium. And as always, stay awesome, stay cool. Good luck, bad hunting. Bye-bye.